Hey y'all, it's me, Cinnamon. Oh, is this a good angle? Let me change my angle real quick for y'all. So I just decided that maybe like today's video can kind of be like I'm just chilling and just talking, I guess, in a way. While I am training my horses for Project Halloween, which I'm very excited for, and talk about things that are up and coming. Okay, so this is Editor Cinnamon. I just wanted to say I did cut some parts out that I thought were kind of boring, and I just went to some topics that I thought were actually like entertaining things to talk about. Because there are some points where I just kind of like went off or like went off topic, which that does happen a lot. If I'm just talking while I'm recording, I'll go off topic sometimes. So that is why there are some parts that are like cut and it's like there's some missing pieces. So I am just very excited for Halloween. I'm trying to figure out which month I'm going to launch some of my Halloween stuff because I don't want it to be too early. Well, actually, scratch that. I'm already getting sales. I've been getting an increase of sales for my Halloween stuff and it's mid-July, so I'm not the only person that's excited. So I might release it, possibly August I might release some of it, or which one comes first? September or October? I need to check my calendar real quick. How do I see it? You know, you can't see what I'm going through, but let me see. Oh yeah, I forgot September was a thing. That's fun. A little bit concerning, but that's fun. I forgot September existed. So, even though it's a couple months until Halloween, fall is still coming. But I might release it August or September, depending on how quickly I've been making costumes. I've been working a lot on that recently. And I've been working on my 2 channels because I love posting content for the 2 channels. Some people may think like, hey, like, that's a little bit extreme. You need to chill. No. I'm kind of like the person where I need multiple projects going at once in order for me to be engaged. I don't know why, if I don't have a lot of projects going on, I lose interest very quickly because I just hyper-focus on the one thing, do it very well for a short amount of time, and then it'll be a whole entire year till I touch it again. So that's why I have multiple projects. I have my clothing group, I have my 2 channels, and that's how I'm able to continue doing this. Because I realized I'm starting to losing touch with the WildHorseIslands recording and all that, and I'm like, you know what, I'm starting up a 2nd channel, so then I can keep going. Basically, it just prevents myself from tiring out. But, yeah, I'm doing a lot. Also, I need to stop. How many times did I go over? I think I went over. Poor Pumpkin's just tired. Pumpkin's like, just leave me alone. I'm sorry, Pumpkin. Gosh, Pumpkin's lazy. I don't really use Pumpkin as much as I do my other horses. So I might pull out a different Project Halloween horse. But essentially, I'm just very excited for fall overall. And it's mid-July. And there's 2 whole months in between. But I don't care. Fall prepped stuff starts now. Oh, and I found a way how I edit and record videos with PC. Basically, I'll record a whole bunch of videos all at once. And then during the week, I'll edit them and get them out. So if some of my videos, like for example, my trying to get to 1 million, if the subscriber count I see in the video is different than what I have currently at that time, that's because it was recorded a while ago, because I already recorded part 3, which you guys have probably seen by now. But I take a little bit longer to do things. The only reason why is because like I don't really want to edit during the weekends. I want to play during the weekends. And of course I record when I like play WildHorseIslands. So that's why I don't really edit as much on the weekends, but as soon as like Monday hits, I edit like crazy. So I finally figured out a routine there. That was nice. But yeah. Looks like Reese Cups is doing good. I noticed his Reese Cups is slow, but then again I gave Reese Cups Moonstone Tack. Why am I surprised? But yeah, I love Reese Cups. Reese Cups is awesome. I also need to do their hair. I can't forget that. I need to do their hair. Like, a lot of them have, like, just random hair that I need to change. Like, not dye, but, like, style it. Because Reese Cups need a style. Anyways, I'm just very excited overall for Halloween. And I am going to be very active. As a part of the getting ready for Halloween saga, I guess I can call it a saga or a trilogy or whatever it is. But as part of that, I am going to be mining minerals like crazy. I am also going to be getting ropes and lassos prepared. Like, as soon as a Halloween update hits, I am going to hunt like crazy. I am going to be everywhere for these ghost horses, event horses. Like, this event will not get a break from me. I am going to be everywhere. Now, I'm not for sure if they bring back the autumn event, I'm going to be that crazy. Like, I know I was for Pumpkin Horse. I really like that. Pumpkin is amazing. But I don't know if I'm going to be all up. I might just, like, get some horses and then do, like, a little review based off of that. And just go over the event. Like, I wasn't that crazy about the summer event. I'm not that crazy about the spring event. But the events I get crazy about is either Christmas or Halloween. And you may have seen, like, last year I didn't really post much. That's because I was mainly so Bloxburg. But I was playing a lot during that time, except for Halloween. I got really tired because I was trying to get all the acorns for autumn. So if I have to choose between either going crazy for autumn or going crazy for Halloween, I'm choosing Halloween all the way. Because autumn, yeah, it's like the autumn like event is really nice and all, but preference-wise, Halloween I am just like crazy about. But yeah. Oh, and like also like for clothing for my group, I'm actually starting to figure out how to make updated riding polos and all that. Like, you've seen what I've made so far, but I want to make more, like, design ones. Like, that was kind of like my test run with the normal colors. And then after that, I'm going to start making more design ones. Maybe, like, different ones inspired by horses, WildHorseIslands, so you can, like, match them. I'm already thinking my one, like, sort of costume, sort of comfort outfit might be used in this game because of the skeleton Arab, which is my skeleton outfit, so you can be sort of matching with a horse, which I feel like that'd be kind of cool. But, yeah. I love Reezy Cups. Reezy Cups is a good boy, and I just realized I got over the limit again. I just get into the wing of it, and I just keep going. Oh, is it a special moon? No, it's not a special moon. I need to be collecting more moons, too. Getting ready for Halloween and all that. But, yeah. Let's stop at Stephanie. Let's turn in, get some trainer receipts, which, look at my trainer receipt count. I'm pretty sure it's good right now. It's been a while since I checked it. 922. Looks like a 5th episode might be coming. But I think I'm going to do it after I fully train all of my, like, horses and all that. And if you're wondering why I'm getting off the island, I'm going to style them. Because it's bugging me. I can't have Reese's Cups looking like this. Reese's Cups has all attack, but Reese's Cups needs to be styled. Because it's going to drive me insane if it is not styled. But I'm very excited. And don't worry, I'm still going to be posting normal content. I guess it's just a little series of me getting really, like, ready for Halloween. But for my normal content, I'll take all of my Halloween stuff off. But maybe leave some things behind, like a witch broom or something like that. But I'm still going to be making, like, normal content. It's just I'm going to do Halloween stuff, like, during that. Because Halloween is my pride and soul. So let's hit style my horse. Which one we're going to do first? I already styled Jet the Pumpkin King. Let's look at Pumpkin. So Pumpkin's kind of unruly. Pumpkin doesn't have anything done. So let's look at some of the stuff. Long braided. No. Button braided? No. Maybe. But, like, that's what the long one looks like. I feel like the long one kind of looks, like, scrangy. So, maybe button braided. What's braided like? No. Roached? No. Short neat? No. I think button braided. And then the back. How about this one? That would look pretty. Oh, no, that looks too bare. I don't know why. How about that? I like that. Okay, accept that. Style my horse. Now that we have Pumpkin styled, I want to look at Bloody Moon real quick. So I like the mane. I always love the mane for this, but let me just check the other ones. No. Yeah, it wouldn't be Bloody Moon without, like, the mangy hair up there. But the back hair, that's what I'm more concerned about. What about this one? Ooh, maybe. That one? I like that one. Let's do that. And then I don't feel like Wicked needs anything. I like Wicked having wild hair. So let's scroll down a little bit, try to find one of the other ones. Where are they? Gosh, I get lost in my inventory all the time. For Project Halloween, where are my other ones? Mushroom, I feel like Mushroom's fine, but let's just check Mushroom just real quick. Yeah, Mushroom's fine. Let me style another horse. Scroll down, they're probably all like low. So we have Double Trouble, Autumn, Reese Cup. So let's do Double Trouble real quick. Double Trouble should have like crazy hair, I feel. It shouldn't really be like combed or neat. Yeah, I feel like long's good. Oh my gosh, I love that. Oh, I love that for the back. I think I'm gonna do that. So, let me do another one. I feel like we should do Autumn and then Spooky. So, Autumn. I feel like Autumn should... Oh, yeah, that looks good. And then for this one... I like that. I like that for Autumn. Autumn is fancy. And then... Spooky. I love Spooky. Spooky's awesome. So, am I saying that about every single horse? I am. If I look over this, I said for every single horse, there are going to be some problems. I like that. Looks nice. And style Reese Cups. I feel like Reese Cups should be the last one. Yeah, Reese Cups should be the last one. So long. I like that. Well, it's actually... Well, button braided. I like that as well. And then... Why does it change the effect? If you look at the umbrella, it changes the effect. For every time I do that. That's kind of cool. What is this? Well, oh my gosh. I messed. Okay, so... How about that? No, that. Yes. Okay, we have styled all of my Halloween horses. So we can continue training them and getting my army ready. Also... I feel like for Halloween, I'm just gonna go crazy for the ghost horses. I am going to hunt them down. Like, last time there was a Halloween event, I just collected a couple of souls. I didn't know what was going on, because I was kind of tired, and I just popped in to check it out. But this time, we are hunting them down. I will do, like, I'll go day and night until I get to them. I feel like this kind of sounds like evil. I'm like, I will hunt them down. But essentially, yeah, I'm gonna hunt them down. I'm not gonna let them escape from me this year. What? Oh, I gotta hit control. So let me see. What is Reese Cup's favorite food? It's apples. Okay. Even though I don't really use the upgrade stats, I just give them whatever their favorite food is because I like to see my horses happy. Eat. There we go. But yeah, like this is gonna I'm lost for words. But like, is this going to be kind of like a Salem witch hunt? Like, I am going to hunt down these ghosts. I hope they do like a witch event, and I'm just going to go crazy and hunt them all down. But wouldn't it be cool if they had kind of like a Frisian event? Now I know they have like the ghost Frisians, but like, what if they had like a witch Frisian? I feel like that'd be really cool. Also, there's some horses I plan on making for Halloween. For example, I guess those kind of like spoilers, but for example, I kind of want to make like a Beetlejuice inspired one, because I have some like black and green accessories. I'm like, what if I had like a Beetlejuice? I feel like that'd be so cool. Like, even though when I watched that movie when I was little, it absolutely traumatized me and I was terrified for days. But, like, I feel like it's one of those, like, memorable movies you watch during Halloween. That and The Nightmare Before Christmas. A little bit terrified, but honestly, I thought it was awesome. Like, Jack was my favorite character. Like, some points he was kind of delusional, yes. Like, being Santa and all that, and being like, oh, the children love me, even though they're screaming in terror trying to get away from him. But, I like the boss battle in the end, though. When, like, Jack goes against Oogie Boogie. I love that battle. I remember like watching it when I was like younger and just like amazed. I'm like, look, he's getting him, get him, get him. It was just like awesome. And also like Oogie Boogie was like an awesome villain too. I loved like listening to like the villain song. It's just really cool. But Night Before Christmas is like one of my favorite Halloween films. I mean, like there's others I like to watch around Halloween too. But Night Before Christmas just really just stands out to me. I remember like I have so many decorations. I have some like Christmas decorations that I have out during Christmas. I had a Jack Skellington, like I forgot how tall it was. I think like 3 feet. I forgot. I just like put it on like a chair and just have it sit there, and I have like a little 0 right next to Jack Skellington. And I remember like I'd have to like fight my dog off sometimes because he tried to like get him. But honestly, Jack Skellington is like my favorite Halloween character of all time. Sally, I mean, no hate towards Sally, but I feel like she was kind of pathetic. Like, you could escape the old man. He was in a wheelchair, Sally. A wheelchair. You're telling me you can't get away from that? It's just, really? I get we're supposed to feel bad for Sally in the movie, but like, he was in a wheelchair, Sally. You could have outrun him. Like, it's not that hard. Like, sometimes like, he'd grab her by the arm and like drag her. And I was like, Sally, you can detach that thing. I mean, she did it at one point, yes. And she ran away, but she came back to him. I mean, after he made up a wife out of half of his brain. I mean, like, Sally, gosh, like, how could she not outrun him? I mean, anyone could outrun that man. I could outrun him. Like, it's a wheelchair. Oh, I accept that. Yes. Looks like we just made some money. Nice. But yeah, that's enough hating on Sally, I feel. I mean, she did try to stop Jack. She's like, Jack, like, you can't be Santa. He didn't really care, though. I mean, it's on her, though. She still made him the outfit. So, I mean, whose fault is to blame to that? You could have just refused your services, but instead you decided to make the Santa outfit. That's enough tearing apart Sally now. But another, like, I guess trio I liked were, like, the little kids where, like, they sing Kidnap Mr. Santa Claus. I absolutely love that song, too. I'm like, yes. Like, they, like, got in the tub and the tub was moving. I feel like that was so cool. And then, like, the fact that they did it with such ease, too. Like, Santa's supposed to be all-powerful, and they just knocked up on his door and put him in a bag, and they just dragged him.
Jack! Jack! This time we bagged him.
This time we really did.
He sure is big, Jack. And heavy!
Let me out!
Like, that is a grown man being kidnapped by 3 children. A lot of things didn't make sense. Sally having to stay with the guy that was in the wheelchair, and then Santa being kidnapped by 3 little kids. I mean, the only person that it made sense that they're struggling to fight against is Oogie Boogie, because he did have a lot of power. He was awesome. Like, he was even in the moon at one point. But I really, like, I love that song. I like that movie. Like, that's actually one of my horses. Jack the Pumpkin King is based off of Jack Skellington. I mean, I feel like it's a little bit obvious, because, like, that's the first clip you see is when Jack is called the Pumpkin King. But I just decided to name that. I was between that or Ichabod, which is actually from a little Disney short movie. It's, oh my gosh, it's something Hallows. Sleepy Hallows? I don't remember the name of it. But anyway, Ichabod is some guy who moves to town. He has like a crush on like this, I think it was a teacher? I forgot what she did, whatever. Like, there's some, like, town jock that loved her and all that, and didn't like that, like, Ichabod and her were getting close or something like that. So then one night, he decides to dress up as, like, the Headless Horseman and, like, chase Ichabod out of town, throwing pumpkins at him, and Ichabod was never seen again. I'm pretty sure a pumpkin hit Ichabod in the head or something like that. I don't know. Like, that was also a good one. But I decided to not make Jack a coward, so that's why I didn't name Jack Ichabod. Even though it was a good movie to watch when I was little. It was a good movie. Even though it was short, though. Yeah. Like, also, Tim Burton has a lot of good movies. I mean, slightly disturbing, but good. Like Frankenweenie. I love watching that. It was a little dog. I mean, it was sad, the beginning part for the dog, but I liked it when he resurrected the dog and brought him back to life. Like, that was cool. And like also like Corpse Bride. Corpse Bride was also cool. Because like in the end she kinda got revenge on the guy that killed her. I feel like that was pretty cool. I kinda felt bad for the Corpse Bride a little bit. Oh my gosh, she got played. I mean, she understood at the end. She's like, well, like, you're a living guy. I can't marry you. And he's like, yeah. And then he runs off with his living girlfriend. But Corpse Bride was good. Like, a lot of Tim Burton, like, stop motion ones are good. I mean, when I was little, it was a little bit disturbing. But, like, as I'm older, I absolutely love that. But yeah. Oh, I almost missed one. But, like, I have, like, so many movies I want to watch for Halloween that, like, I'm kind of trying to wait for. But I understand the hype for Halloween during July, though, because it's kind of, like, throwing his head. But what I don't understand is the hype for Christmas during July. Because, like, I was literally, like, going through some channels on TV the one day, and there was a Christmas movie going on. And that was before I started getting hyped for Halloween. And I saw a Christmas movie. I was so confused. And it's just like, why is it a thing that it's like Christmas in July? Like, whatever happened to Halloween? So, I'm making a new thing, which I don't know if other people do it, but I'm just going off of the whole Christmas July trend. How about Halloween July? That makes more sense, because Halloween's a major holiday, and it comes before Christmas. Like time-wise, you know? And personally, Halloween is, like, better than Halloween. I was saying Halloween's better than Halloween. I mean, Halloween is better than Christmas, in my opinion. I mean, Christmas is nice and all, it's cozy. But, like, preference-wise, Halloween becomes before all. It becomes before my birthday. It becomes before, like, Easter, Christmas, St. Patrick's Day. Halloween is everything to me. I mean, it's kind of hard not to tell. Also, how many times did I go... Oh, how I gotta look down there. Gosh, I'm just like doing all this work. I mean, is this kind of like a good thing? I'm being distracted, so I'm kind of just working through all this stuff. I mean, it helps my horses; their stats get up. But like, I just do all of this work just mindlessly. It's like I'm a robot or something. Now, I've made some t-shirts based off of some songs, like Spooky Scary Skeletons, and it is the season of the witch. I made some, like, stuff based off of that, which I'm very excited to release, but I don't know what else I should add, so I am actually going to go to polls soon, and start asking for opinions, like for your opinion, but I mean, like, voting and all that, so I'm going to have, like, different ideas, different things that should be priority, like, what you all would like to see. Because I'm thinking about trying to do cyber stuff, but I'm not for sure for Halloween. But if that is one of the priorities you all want, then I will definitely start working on trying to get, like, cyber stuff. Because I worked on shading for a year now, and I've gotten pretty good at shading some stuff. Don't look at this stuff, this is old stuff. But I'm still, like, revamping some things. But, yeah. I am currently working on upgrading stuff. But if you guys want some cyber things, like, maybe I can work on making some Transformer stuff. Like, it can't be exact Transformers. Well, I might be able to, because I don't know how far I can, like, do stuff without possibly getting in trouble. Because, like, there's, like, other stories out of, like, Transformer stuff. But, like, if I make custom ones, like, ones that aren't part of the franchise, I feel like I'd be good, you know? But you never know, like, how far you can go. Because, like, some people, like, will make cosplays and they'll be up for a while and then they'll get taken down. So, I really gotta, like, do my research on that to see, like, what I could possibly do for, like, Transformers type stuff. Because, like, you all know, I like Transformers. Transformers are awesome. I kind of grew up on that stuff. So, if I could, like, make a custom Transformer type, like, outfit, or, like, maybe, like, a human outfit that's, like, kind of, like, Transformers themed, like, I feel like that'd be, like, really cool. But it would take a lot of time, so I wouldn't know if it'd be out by Halloween. Probably. I mean, we got, like, 2 months, and... Actually, I'm looking at my calendar right now, I didn't realize. It's July 30th. It's about to be August really soon. So, hey! Almost just 2 months now. That's awesome. And I did it more than I was supposed to. Yeah. But I am going to open up some polls soon to see what you all would want. And of course I'm going to list some like outfits that are like deemed to come soon. Like for example, I plan on doing like a monarch inspired one. Because I feel like that would be like really cool. But yeah. Oh, I like was thinking too. The next time I bump into subscribers, I have some things planned. So, as you may have saw last time I bumped into subscribers, I did a little like hangout video where I was like just hanging out and all that and talk about like the update and stuff. And then I also had a fashion show. Well, I was thinking next time I bump into subscribers, depending on how I'm dressed and all that, we will have a little jousting competition, which also I'm really lucky I got this. It's a Halloween looking one, and that's coral, and then that's like fabric. Which also is kind of cool. When you turn this off during the summer event, you got some like coral colors. But yeah, I have this for whenever like I meet some fans and they want to do some jousting stuff, because I feel like that'd be really cool. Like a little jousting competition, like medieval knight style. I feel like it'd be like kind of awesome. So I got a little medieval joust to do. And then maybe like another like fashion show. So I feel like that'd be really cool. And I think I'm getting close to wrapping this up. Because let me just check to see how long I've been recording. Yeah, 40 minutes. This is going to be a long one. But essentially, next time I meet with fans, I'll either do like another fashion show or like a jousting tournament. I feel like that'd be really cool. And then what I'm going to do next is what I'm talking about. So essentially, let me get on my phone to find the exact start update. I created a group called Sweet Treat Stables a while ago. I've had that idea for a long time. I made a Google Doc and everything with like records and what to do. So April 13th, 2023 is when I started it, because I have it written down. I always write down my descriptions whenever I started a group. So it's called Sweet Treat Stables. Can't speak. So once I get to 20 members, I'm going to start doing things on there, and that is actually a good way if you want to try and get into one of my videos, is to join that group. And once I get to 20, I'm going to start doing things like tryouts, which basically tryouts you get in no brainer. You don't have to like try to get in, and it's nothing like third app required. It's just Roblox. Like, I get there's some groups or like some like competitive ones that like use other apps, and personally I just want to stay in Roblox. I feel like that's like the safest way, because they have like safe chat. Like, oh my god, I guess they have safe chat there already, and it's pretty safe. Roblox is, you know. Like some of these other apps people use, they use it because there's no tags and all that, but at the same time, there's a risk there, and I don't really want to take that risk. So that's why I just have this group on Roblox. So if you would like to possibly try to get in the video, I'm going to read the description, and if not, this is the end of the Halloween party. Or not Halloween party. Cinnamon, get your hand in the game. So this is the end of the trying to progress in the Halloween, and if you would like to stay to learn more about Sweet Treat Stables, well, then buckle up. Well, I mean, not really. It's kind of like a short description, but I'm about to read it. So, in the description, it says, establish April 13th, 2023, types of horse riding disciplines, which is the different things that you can partake in. Now, by that, I mean, like, this is what you're going to be in with, like, the ranking and all that. Because, like, when you first join, you get put in awaiting tryouts, and, like, there's the different disciplines, the different, like, levels. So, here are the disciplines. Barrel racing, show jumping, cross country, and dressage. So, those are the 4 disciplines. Now, for each discipline, there will be 4 different ranks. Novice, which is beginner, intermediate, which is normal rider, experienced, which is, of course, an experienced rider, and professional takes part of events and competes. How you get the ranks is located below. Answer me. So some people make it so in order to get higher ranks, you have to attend so many trainings. And personally, I'm not about that. The only one that you have to attend for is professional, which is has to attend and participate in 5 events. That's the only one that you have to like participate so many times. But the other ones, it's basically based off of stats. If you have a quarter horse that has terrible stats, well then you're going to be novice. If you have a Frisian that is like fully statted, well then you're going to be experienced. So, how you get the ranks is located below. Novice can beat the novice time depending on what discipline. Intermediate can beat the intermediate time depending on what discipline. Experience can beat the experience time depending on what discipline. And professional has to attend and participate in 5 events. Now, to make sure this was fair, I took some terribly statted horses. Like, for example, I took a terrible statted quarter horse, just a random one I caught, made sure it was terrible stats, and I did each of the 4 disciplines, and I timed it. And then I ended it, and I put that down for the novice. And same thing for, like, intermediate, intermediate, I put, like, a decent statted horse. It wasn't, like, amazing, but I used that for the times. And then for experienced, I did a whole bunch of, like, really good horses. For example, like, 100 speed, 100 stamina, with, like, really good attack. So that's what I did for those times. Because I wanted to make sure it was, like, best possible thing, you know? I wanted to make sure that it was good for times. And then the Sweet Treat stable schedule. Make sure to always check the shout-out for times and dates for future tryouts, trainings, and events. So once we hit around so many group members, I'm going to start putting in the shout out, like times or like when I'm going to be hosting like trainings and all that. I'll probably do the same thing with my community tab to announce that. And what I'll do, like sometimes they'll be recorded, sometimes they won't. They might be recorded. And then what I'll do, like for the first one, I'll do like a whole bunch of training or like tryouts, I guess, because of course no one's going to be in a rank. So maybe like the first one is going to be a whole bunch of tryouts. I time you all, and you all are going to have to be patient because it takes a lot to time everyone and make sure that like it's all fair. And then after that we can start doing like trainings and events, which events of course are always going to be recorded. I feel like it'd be just kind of like cool to show people competing and trying out different things. But yeah. And then the next thing are uniforms are in store along with normal and seasonal merchandise. There is no seasonal merchandise, but there are polos. And for some reason, my riding pants do not show in there, but my 2 different types of polos, so short sleeve and long sleeve, do show in there. For the pants, you kind of have to search it up, or I'll just try to find the link for it. I don't know why when I uploaded it, it just didn't go in the group. And then I have different types of, like, tack stuff you can use. Now, like, I understand, like, not everyone's gonna be able to make this tack. Totally fine. Like, it's kind of, like, optional. Same for the uniforms, optional. You don't have to make that tack. You don't have to, like, absolutely do that. The only time I said, like, you might have to is if we're going against a different group. Not to get, like, confused with the other group. You have to, like, wear the tack stuff. But overall, like, not really. I'm not really strict on that. As long as you're, like, participating, you know. So, English is black tack with white accessories. And Western is dark brown tack with white accessories. Like, that's all, basically. So, why did I turn that off? I don't know why I turned that off. But, if you are interested in doing that, all you have to do is request to join, and I will approve immediately. I just have the request to join to kind of stop bots or scammers. Because I learned that out with my very first group, my clothing group, that I had a whole bunch of people, like, doing the join for joins, or they're just bots. Like, their username would be, like, join for join, and, like, they'd spam the group wall. So I couldn't see anything. So that's basically why I have the request. It's not like, oh, you have to be a certain person to get in. It's just to stop bots. Because, like, bots, like, you can easily tell when it's a bot. Because, like, they'll literally have it in their username. Or they'll have, like, random numbers. And they'll basically have, like, in the description, like, join for join. So, like, it's just easier to keep out, like, that stuff. So, like, the group wall doesn't get disturbed. Like, the algorithm doesn't get messed up. It's basically just to make the group a better experience. So without a further ado, I really hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you all in Sweet Treat Stables So yeah, bye. See you all next time. It was nice playing with y'all. Bye.